Okay, so I'm Grasswalker, welcome back to the rank draft. We need at least one win to get enough gems to afford the Mastery Pass. Mastery Pass costs 3,400, we have 3,340, and 0 wins only gives me 50 gems. That's not enough. So we need a win. I'm going to be so sad if I go 0-3 for I think the second time ever. And it's now. Because the Mastery Pass has a clock on it. I only have 10 days to get it. I think I get a second chance. 10 days, a daily quest giving 500 gold. 10 days of 500 gold would be 5,000 gold. But that's still cutting it close. There's daily wins as well, I guess. But still, I mean, I've kind of undermined the drama of this whole thing now. But this hand is okay. We just need a plains. And we have plains in the deck. We just need to find one of them. The spider will buy us some time. Really, we should have drawn a land, because we've had 2 draw steps. It'd be nice to, that's another forest. We'll throw it down. Spider blocks out that. They could trade if I wanted them to, but I mean, I'm just going to let it hit me a little bit. Because we can kill the aerialist. Oh, we can't kill the aerialist. Because it's whenever you gain life. So we're going to want to shut that down ASAP. So it only gains life the once, rather than let it grow every single turn. We're getting color screwed. That's to be expected. We're a little bit greedy on 3 colors, but it's just unfortunate. I think we're on 4 forests in the deck, and we've got 3 of them. Sometimes that happens. We're not out of it yet, though. We're just in significant danger. Like, if we get a plains, then we can go Dawning Angel. We're in decent shape again. At least we're getting the land, because then we can go into Force Claw and hit back. This is rough, though. He's got Death Touch Lifelink, Death Touch Lifelink, and a guy that grows when you gain life. He's got all the synergies coming through. And we've got nothing, so this might be the first loss. Decks don't play well from behind in Limited. There's not really comeback mechanics. He's filtering his draws. This is going to get worse and worse, I think. Because Force Claw doesn't win this, it just dies to the Death Touch guy. We've got a handful of white cards. And none of the white cards save us. Because the 4-5 is big. So this is over, because that just keeps growing. And there's nothing in my deck that answers this. Not even close. He had a sick deck. That guy had... that all flew together for him. Hopefully that's his Mastery Pass secured. But that's a bad start for us. We need one win. Just need one. That's all we need. Just need one win. That's what I'm hoping for. And then I can get the Mastery Pass and then get a buttload of rewards all at once dumped on me. So this is the opposite issue. We're now missing green. But we can play stuff. We can play the Sprite. If we get any land, we have Scuttlemutt. So this is looking better. I'm getting a hello. Let's hello back. And click the cat. Alright. I've had 1 draw step, missed the land. We're gonna have a 2nd draw step. Hopefully we don't miss the land again. There's 32 cards in the deck, and 15 of them are land. There it is. That's what we needed. So now we choose. Do we want to ramp Scuttlemutt? Or do we want to put down some stuff? If we go Scuttlemutt, and we draw a land, then we'll have 3 Scuttlemutt per land, and we could go a 3-drop plus Leafkin Druid. We're not in a rush to do as much damage as possible yet. I think it does more damage in the long run to get more stuff down as well. Alright, Angel of Vitality, that shuts down the offense a little bit. We could play our own and then Leafkin Druid, and then that ramps pretty hard. Or we could do Griffin Protector and then dump all the stuff down next turn. The Sentinel blocks his Angel without trading, which is nice. Protector's also good because it just hits hard, and then we can throw all the cheap creatures down. I think I like the Protector actually. And then we could use the Sprite to trade with the Angel if he's not thinking too clearly and he swings. Actually, we should have swung with the Sprite and it threatened the trade, and he shouldn't have made the trade if that was a thing. So we're probably 2 damage lower than where we should have been because of that misplay. But with me at 20 and him at 19 should be 17, that's neither here nor there. Alright, that Aegis is coming down. That's fine, because it just taps it, it doesn't stay tapped. He can hit me for 3, that's fine. But that does change things, because instead of us both being at 17, I'm at 17, he's at 19. And it looks like this is going to be a race. Alright, let's put down all the flyers. Buff up the Griffin Protector. It does not have Vigilance. So he should be at 12. We'll see. If that 2 damage costs me both the gems and the Mastery Pass, I'm going to be sad. But hopefully, it's not big, but it's notable. It's something there to keep in mind. That card is huge. I wish I had one of those. So at 4 flyers, he's just got the 1, thankfully. Alright, Steadfast Sentry coming in. I don't really want to trade for that. Most of my flyers are useless at the minute anyway. So I think we could trade for that. Then that might let him grow his Eagle. But I can't just take 3. I can't just keep taking 3 over and over. Alright, Cryptic Caves, and we can just crack that. That's the nice advantage of the Cryptic Caves. Dawning Angel's quite nice. A little less nice because we sacked the Angel of Vitality. That would have been an extra life. But I don't think we're going to get to 25. So, killing the Vigilant, taking 3 to gain 1 more, wouldn't have been that big of a deal. I'm not sure how we answer this Angel. We don't have much removal in the deck. I'm not sure how we answer this Elemental either, or this Eagle. I'm not sure how we win this game either. Yeah, I was gonna say, because if he does that, I'm happy to throw everything on that. We don't need the mana, because we have 6, and the highest thing in the deck is 6. So we could hold on to these and pretend that they represent threats or instant speed interaction. Also where we don't need to play it, and it can buff the Protector, that might come in handy later. We don't have any spells that are X. The only thing I can think that it's gonna matter with... Oh, that Captain's big. Oh, that Captain's real big. He could swing hard here if he wanted. That's what he's doing. Alright, 5, 6. Let's swap this over. Let's not use it twice, else it'll die. Alright, a 5-6. How do we want to kill that? If we give it the 3, 3, and the 1, then that's 6 damage. 2, 2, 1. No, that's not 6 damage. That's not enough damage. Alright, well, if we don't have enough damage without putting the Dawning Angel in danger, 3, 5, 7, then we may as well trade off The Angel of Vitality. We'll put the Sentinel on there as well, because it's got a shitload of toughness. There's a chance that he misplays and kills the Sentinel instead. But we want that Vitality Angel dead. And it's going to cost us. It's going to cost us 5 toughness, which will be the Dawning Angel and the Protector. But getting that out of there will be nice. And we can't just take 10, else he'll just keep swinging. Alright, there it is. Unfortunate trade, but to an extent a necessary one. And we're just getting lands, so we might actually go 0-3. That might actually happen here. First guy just goes off on some lifelink synergy, and there's just nothing we can do about that. And then this guy is looking good as well. Alright, swinging, he's thinking about it. 2 things. So he could use the Sprite and the Sentinel to trade the Captain. There's a chance he has a buff spell, but if he's going to blow me out to kill a Metropolis Sprite, that's okay with me. But this puts that out of action, and then we're trading a 3-3 for either one of these creatures, and both are worse than the Captain. So putting the Defender advantage to good use here. And we're not bleeding too much damage. Killed the Sprite, that's interesting. I consider the Sprite the worst of the two. Hopefully this guy runs out of steam. So it seems like we're out of steam, where we're just drawing land. Where we've had the Cryptic Caves, 2, 4, 6, 7. So that's 8 land and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 land, 7 non-land, which is a bit off. Now 7 to 9. So we've drawn, what, 60, 65% land? The deck's not 65% land, so we'll throw the Leaf Kindred down because it's a floor blocker. And he doesn't seem to be respecting us pretending to have instants. But what we need is for him to start drawing all of his land and us to start drawing non-land. And that's just what we have to hope for. That he runs out of steam and that we start getting steam. I think we're doing okay on the combat trades, but not great. We don't want to block the Sentinel onto that because it can gain a power. So we're just taking damage here. This game feels over, but there's a chance. A slim chance. So we're going to be at 1 health, I think, now. 4, 8, 11. Yeah. Come on, give it one more and kill it. Looks like he has a buff spell. Yep. Alright, well. We might be going 0-3 in rapid fashion. We're at 13 minutes, but I'm just going to keep going because, I mean, if we just lose, then we lose. And if we get the 1 win, that's all we needed to get the Mastery Pass. But yeah, this sucks. This sucks big time. I didn't rare draft either. And we're on the brink. So I got no rares out of this. It's a terrible hand. It's all blue with 1 forest. It's got 2 5-drops. It's got Winged Words with no flyers. And it's got none summon without the land to cast it. This is getting mulliganed. It's better. It's slow, but it's better. See, this is the trouble where we just got land screwed really badly. And this hand only really needs 4 land. Yeah, there's the 4th, so I'm glad I put that back. Because we have the 3, the Gift of Paradise, that puts us at 4 mana, and then as long as we draw 1 land at some point, that gives us the 5th, and we can cast everything in the deck, nearly. Angelic Gift on a Skeleton, that doesn't worry me in the slightest. He's just messing around, cycling at the minute. He's not putting enough pressure on us to threaten me. That, again, is 1 damage. It's not enough pressure. So he might be in trouble here. We have more islands than anything else. So we'll turn the island into a do-everything. We've healed more than... We're not interacting with him, we're just sitting here ramping. And we have more life than we started the game with. And he's just free to hit me. I'm not stopping him, he's just not being aggressive enough. The Undead Servant's better, that hits for 3. But that's it, now we have... a bunch of mana. Could go Saddle, but I think going Dawning Angel now, and then we can go Saddle plus Rabid Bite next turn. And again, we're sitting at more health than we began. And now his attackers don't work anymore. Skeleton's too small to get through, Sentinel's too small to get through. Servant works, but it would trade. But I don't think we take that trade. I don't want to fill his graveyard with Undead Servants. Another Skeleton is useless. Okay, that's not useless, because he's going to use it to Bone Splinters. That's like a 1.5 for 1, because the Skeleton can come back. Alright, Saddle, and then we can bite a creature of our choice to death. I don't know if we want to use that now, or if we want to save it. He does have flyers, and we're out of flyers. So I think taking out the Sentinel would be quite nice. And then, if the Saddle trades with something, the Saddle sticks around. The Mulligan's costing us because I can feel the card disadvantage already. Just drawing nothing but land as well is pretty rough. So we could make that trade if we wanted to, and then put the equipment on Scuttlemutt. I mean, we don't want this much land. In fact, having a 3/3 that can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. So the squad captain having Vigilance is working out quite nicely for him. Because it'll always be available to block. Giving it flying's quite nice. That's huge for him. Alright, we are on a 3-turn clock, and we need something that isn't land, which we're not getting. So that's the turn. We don't want to swing and get squad captained. We mulled, and then we mulled land away. We kept 3 land, 3 non-land. And that's all we've got, really. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the one we mulliganed. So we've seen 9 lands and 3 non-lands. Well, 4 with the Saddle, I guess. Again, this deck isn't 90% land, so this is just the floor of the game. There's another one. We've got 1 turn left to be able to play Magic, because he's going to hit me for 5. That'll put me at 3, and then if we don't get something playable, then we lose. But I just sat here waiting to be able to play the game, basically. This has, and I think always will be, a major problem with Magic, where it's just about whether or not you draw land. It's just... some games don't feel good, because there's so many possibilities, whether your opponent gets too much land, your opponent gets too little land, your opponent gets color screwed, you get too much land, you get too little land, you get color screwed. Or there's a slim chance nobody gets screwed in any way, and everyone has a good game. But that just doesn't really... that just doesn't happen. It does sometimes, but it doesn't happen enough. And you can have mechanics that help with that, like the Explore mechanic. You play cards, and you can get rid of the non-lands you don't want, you can keep the non-lands you want, or you just draw extra land. But I basically didn't play that game. I don't feel like I had any decisions to make in any of those games. And I just go 0-3, and now there's this chance that I miss out on the Mastery Pass. I've got 10 days to get a draft in. So if every day I get a quest, 500... I think I get 1 more draft. and then even if I go 0-3, I get the pass. But that still sucks. Going 0-3 sucks super bad. I should have just rare drafted. Normally I'm more keen on doing that. Exactly for this scenario where at least you got the rares out of it. Sometimes you just don't get to play the game. So at least rare drafting, you're getting something out of the event. But thank you guys for joining me. That's me just completely shitting the bed going 0-3. If you guys think that there was any way on the Hell's Earth that I could be in any of those games, let me know, because I'm interested. I'm quite curious to see if there was anything I could have done, harder mulligans, blocking differently. If you guys have something in mind that would have given me a chance at playing those games, especially the third one, where I just drew land, 11 land, 4 non-lands. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. I'm always eager to improve. But thank you guys for joining me. Sucks we didn't make it. We only needed 1 win. We didn't get it. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.